I'm Lisa Greenberg with some of your headlines. Today, there's a new push to bring back a monument of Confederate General Robert E. Lee. Fort Myers City Council had it removed earlier this year. A local coalition, which includes members of the group Save Southern Heritage Florida, says they think taking the bust down was wrong. The bust was on display for over 50 years before it was taken down first in 2020 during protests about racial inequality. Last year, Fort Myers City Council voted to remove the bust permanently, a move some people think was a step too far.
I'm disgusted at the City Council for what they did. I think they need to own up what they did, which was to steal the monument from this place.
Now, the secretary for the Lee County NAACP is saying she thinks there's a compromise that could be made here. Instead of having the bust front and center in downtown Fort Myers, she says it could be put in a local museum so people can learn about it in a space that's more educational.
Our children need to see everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It does not need to be right in the middle of the city where we have a multitude of different people and ethnicities that it can truly bring trauma.
Now, we talked to the mayor of Fort Myers, who says part of the reason this bust was removed was because it was vandalized years ago. The city is in the process now of figuring out a permanent place for it, but Mayor Anderson says it doesn't seem like the bust is going to be put back where it originally stood. The woman accused of crashing onto the playground of an Arcadia daycare, killing a 4-year-old girl and seriously hurting a 5-year-old has been moved to a jail in DeSoto County. 18-year-old Kiara Morant turned herself in to Lee County deputies Friday morning. A judge ordered she be held without bond until she was transferred to DeSoto County. Morant is charged with 2 counts of driving without a license and for a crash that caused serious injury or death. Last Wednesday, Florida Highway Patrol says she crashed into the playground at Imagination Station. 4-year-old Melina Valdez died from her injuries. A 5-year-old was seriously hurt in this crash. We're waiting for an update on her condition today. The Lee County deputy who was shot in the line of duty last week is recovering at home this morning. He was released from the hospital yesterday. The Lee County Sheriff's Office posted a video of his release from Gulf Coast Hospital on Facebook. Now, last Thursday, Sheriff Carmine Marcino says his deputies responded to a call about a stolen vehicle on Gunnery Road in Lehigh Acres. When they tried to do a traffic stop, the sheriff says the suspect started firing at deputies. One deputy was hit in the shoulder. The sheriff's office says the suspect was shot and killed. The Lee County Sheriff's Office confirms to Fox 4 that deputy has now been promoted to detective.
All right, Southwest One, it's time to get you a check of the forecast for this afternoon. We're going to see our temperatures climb up to 90. It's going to be breezy and wind out of the southeast 10 to 15, then gusting 20 to 25 miles per hour at times, and almost an identical forecast here for tomorrow. Overnight tonight, warmer, upper 60s to low 70s. And you can see your 7-day forecast here. We're going to push our temperatures into the 90s for a couple of days here before we get a nice cool change. That will bring us some temperatures that are actually below normal of 82 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to wrap up the weekend.